Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. Now, Spit Squad, Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation basically tried to bully Milagro by sending a lawsuit. And basically in that lawsuit, they were saying that Milagro was selling lies. And let's just be honest. Milagro has coveted non-bias, well, maybe with a little bias because she cool with Tory, but this would be perfect if Megan Thee Stallion didn't drop a documentary the next day and admit that she lied about having relations with Tory, which she also tried to make seem like something nefarious happened there by saying she was drunk. But now Megan want to ask, what does it mean if I say I had relations with him? That doesn't change anything. Well, actually, it does change anything, because if Tory was having relations with Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey was having relations with Megan Thee Stallion and Megan Thee Stallion was having relations with Tory behind Megan's back, that gives reason as to why you two would have been fighting and why Kelsey would have possibly pulled a gun out. But anyway, Milagro has found a non-for-profit basically that would step up and take her case. And I've told y'all, this is essentially a gag order. They want to get this to court. They want to have Milagro in court. And then they want to say, well, Judge, since she's here and she's been doing this, we would like to have a gag order placed on her. Because let's just be honest. They want to control the narrative, because this plea deal that's coming out, this appeal, that's coming out for Tory Lanez is not going to look good for Megan Thee Stallion, and it's not going to look good for the actual prosecutors. Now, here's what was said. United the People Inc. agrees to represent Milagro Cooper, a.k.a. MILAGRO GRAMZ, against threats and intimidation, targeting, interference for expressing their opinions in the civil matters filed by the now plaintiff Megan Pete, aka Megan Thee Stallion. There's a recent filing from Megan Pete, an individual plaintiff, naming Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, an individual, as the defendant. Unite the People Inc. is a nonprofit law firm that promotes social justice throughout the United States, as well as provides affordable legal services to the undeserved community, as well as multiple other services, i.e., monitoring programs for the disadvantaged youth, empowering young women, monitoring programs, assistance in the homeless and homeless veterans, kids in transitional housing, aiming to assist with permanent housing to support those who have been released from their confinement and are re-entering society. Milagro Cooper has been served a lawsuit making a lot of false claims against her professional conduct in an attempt to stop her from reporting the Deshaun Peterson, aka Tory Lanez case. Unite the People Inc. has founded and exists to fight on behalf of the disadvantaged, the small, and the powerless against the Goliath organizations, corporations, or celebrities that want to push around and bully the Davids of the world, i.e., the people. United the People Inc. will not stand by and let an intractable justice system or a billion-dollar corporation ran by popular celebrities take advantage of the small guy in an attempt to silence someone from their First Amendment right for free speech. United the People has agreed to take on the defense of Milagro Cooper, as well as any other social justice influencer, journalist, platform, journalist, podcast, or reporter of any type that has received this lawsuit against them, or any other form of bullying/harassment to silence them from their right to free speech. Any such influencers, media personalities, or organization who has been or received a threat in an attempt to silence them from the same organization or corporation should contact United the People immediately at 888 245-9393, United the People Inc., www.unitedthepeople.org. Now, I think that's commendable of them to do that. And the reason this need to be done, because like they said, man, you have these big corporations who's trying to bully and intimidate people into not talking about the Tory Lanez case. Hey, Fairplay 2333, how can this be intimidated? Okay, since y'all asked me, I will tell you. So let's just say Milagro get this lawsuit. The first thing you think about when you think about lawsuit is needing a lawyer. The second thing you think about when you think about needing a lawyer is how much it will cost. And a lot of times they try to cripple you like that. They try to put you in court and they try to run. And then hopefully by the time you get to the 1 year mark or the 2 year mark, either one, the appeals process will be over, or two, MILAGRO will run out of money and now she will not have the proper representation, and then they'll be able to take advantage of her in court. That's what they really want to do in order to shut her up, because when this appeal come, we got the googly eye bitch who only want to give one side of everything that's happening, and she want to act like she doesn't see anything. And I think, Roc Nation gave her a shout out, and I think after she got that shout out, she felt a lot better about herself, and she felt that power of being recognized by a top entity in the game, and she saw her numbers go up on social media, and all the women who were like, oh my God, you representing all of that, right? And so now she's more incentivized to continue to report in the manner she's reporting, even if the evidence will be contrary to what she's reporting, because she's on that Roc Nation side now, and not MILAGRO. I'm talking about the googly eye bitch. But when we continue to look at this situation, we have to pay attention to everything that's going on. We have to pay attention to the way that they treating everything right now. And the little voice cannot be silenced, man. And another misnomer, everybody is putting out that Tory is filing this appeal. The other lady lied and said that this appeal has been what did she say? The other lady said that this appeal has been filed before and knocked down. One, this appeal has not been filed before. Two, for y'all who keep saying this is Tory Lanez's lawyer filing this, if I'm not mistaken, it's United the People who are filing this and not Tory Lanez's lawyer. Now, Tory Lanez's lawyer is doing things on his own, but this actual appeal, habeas corpus, I believe is called, that's filed between them, not Tory's lawyer. And for those who want to know, what's habeas corpus mean, if I'm not mistaken, it means show me the body. So basically, it's filed to say, yo, this guy has been found guilty, but they've showed no body. So when they talk about the DNA on the gun, it was no DNA, but the state's expert got on stand and basically made it seem like, oh, well, he could have touched it, but it was inconclusive. That doesn't mean he didn't. That just means it was inconclusive, when in actuality, as I've reported to y'all many a times before, Tory Lanez's DNA wasn't on that. Well, Tory Lanez had a witness who was going to get on the stand and say, yo, I seen the pile come from the smaller girl, but the DA took him to the back allegedly and spoke with him. They saw him getting off the elevator with the DA, and after they did that, nothing else happened. So what do I think happened with that? I think that they took that man into a small room. He's a foreigner. Maybe they found out he was here illegally, or maybe they found out that some of his family members was here illegally, and they told him, listen, man, you get up there and you say this, we're going to find you in contempt. We're going to deport you. We're going to prosecute you. We're going to do X, Y, Z to make your life difficult. And these are a lot of bully tactics that prosecutors use, man. But salute to MILAGRO. Salute to United the People. They doing God's work. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair.